8 Pacific. I'm Julie Brown, standing in for Mark Goodman. I'm going to be around for a while, so don't touch that dial. Secret Separation, The Fix. Yeah, Voice of America's Sons, John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band from Rhode Island. And of course, that's the soundtrack from the movie Cobra, Sylvester Stallone's latest. Right, you can have a hot movie date with Prince and the Revolution in your hometown. Look for details about that coming up very, very soon. But right now, Chuck Berry and Ron Wood plan to rock the Ritz in New York. I'll tell you more about that in Music News after this. I'm Julie Brown, and here's Music News. Sputnik will sell advertising space on their forthcoming debut album, Flaunt It. The LP will feature 8 commercials that will run in the usual empty spaces between songs. Ads have never appeared on a rock album before. The Sputniks, though, are famous for making headlines, and we asked their guitarist and manager, Tony James, if he's afraid of the controversy that may overshadow the music.
We actually play very exciting rock and roll music. You know, that's what it's all about, really. I mean, we're talking here about fashion and we're talking about the look and everything, you know. No one ever asked me about the music. You know, maybe it's all those interviews I did where I said I wasn't interested in music. But anyways, you know, now we can play. Now it is great, you know. And what's exciting as well is the music is the most exciting rock and roll you're going to see.
Tony James will be a fill-in VJ here on MTV for 2 weeks, starting Monday night at 1 a.m. I wonder if he's going to bring his walk-on phone with him, because when I interviewed him in England, he had this phone with him all the time. He was dialing from the couch. Chuck Berry and Ron Wood will perform together to mark the 6th anniversary of New York City rock club The Ritz on June the 25th. This is the 2nd time this year that Wood has teamed up with rock pioneers. He recently taped an upcoming cable TV special in New Orleans with Fats Domino, Jerry Lee Lewis and Ray Charles. It's our understanding that Chuck and Ron may be joined on stage at the Ritz by some special guests too. And we wouldn't be surprised if one of those guests turned out to be Keith Richards, as we reported a few days ago. Keith got on stage with Chuck Berry at the 3rd annual Chicago Blues Festival last weekend. Right, coming up just for you, The Unforgiven. I love it. I hear the call. The new one from John Cougar Mellencamp there, Rumble Seat, off his latest album, which is called Scarecrow. And if you want to see him live, which I do and I know you do, he's going to be live on July the 4th at Farm Aid 2. Right, tomorrow marks the final stop of the Amnesty International Caravan for Human Rights. The Conspiracy of Hope Tour has been traveling all across the U.S. to spread the word about this 25-year-old organization that helps to prevent human injustice around the world. Tomorrow, MTV and your local cable company will broadcast the final concert from Giant Stadium in New Jersey. Artists performing tomorrow will include U2 Sting, Peter Gabriel, Lou Reed, Bryan Adams, and more, including some surprise appearances. And the coverage starts at noon Eastern, 11 Central and 9 Pacific. Right, if you like Peter Gabriel and Genesis and 38 Special, why don't you stay with me, because they're all coming up within 15.